Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Ada. So in my channel, I talk about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So in this episode, I am going to be talking about how to be productive, how to be more productive. Like with social media, we tend not to be so productive anymore, because we're easily distracted with our phone. So I'm going to be talking about how and giving you tips on what to do to be more productive. Okay, so if you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you for subscribing. If you are not, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe so you can get all of these tips that I give. Okay, all right, so without further ado, let's get going with these productive tips. Okay, so the key to being more productive is to be organized, right? So we have to be disciplined. In order to be organized, we have to practice self-discipline. And how do we practice self-discipline? Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. So first of all, to be self-disciplined is, I know it's hard, especially with social media and all the gadgets that we have access to. It is really hard to stay focused and stay disciplined. So I'm going to give you some tips that I believe will help. All right, and that I try to practice myself. So number one tip is we need to make a schedule of your day. Okay, you need to write it down, what you plan to accomplish for the day, and you need to write it down the day before. Okay, let's say it's tomorrow that we're talking about. Make your schedule about all the things that you want to do that day. And so that means you need to get up early enough to do those things. And the best thing to do is to get up in the early hours. That's the best time to accomplish a lot of things. So in order to do that, we need to get to bed reasonably. And I think a reasonable time for an adult to go to bed is between 10 and 11. If you're stretching it, maybe 12, right? So that you can get enough sleep. And I would say get up at 7 o'clock, the latest. 7 a.m. If you go to bed at 11 and get up at 7, that's 8 hours of sleep. And that's really all you need. You need your beauty rest, first of all. So get to bed on time so that you can have enough sleep, and then you wake up at 7 o'clock and get your day started. So let's say you wake up at 7. Doesn't matter if you are working outside of the home or if you are home-based, right? When you get up in the morning, you should do the morning routine as if you are leaving the house, which means you got to brush your teeth, you got to comb your hair, you got to put on your makeup, whether, or if you don't wear makeup, whatever it is that you do, if you are leaving the house, you should do. And, you should also put on your clothes, because we tend to feel lazy if we don't change from our pajamas. If we're still wearing our pajamas, we just have in our brain that we are still in a relaxed mood. So we tend to just feel relaxed and not want to do much. So you want to change into either your work clothes or clothes that you would wear out, all right? So you want to look nice, because when you look nice, you feel good. You feel like conquering the world. You feel active. Something in your brain just tells you that you're not in a relaxed mood. Okay, so I suggest that you get dressed, just change and look nice. You feel good, you look nice, you feel good, and you want to do stuff, so, and then the next thing you want to do is eat something, eat a little breakfast. If you are not a breakfast person, you can just grab, because breakfast is the best meal of the day. So you need to eat something, a little something, even if it's, you're not a big breakfast person. You can just eat a little toast or yogurt, or make yourself a fruit smoothie, or a breakfast smoothie, just something to give you some energy and allow you to get your blood sugar level up enough to get going for the day. And then you need to exercise. If you depending on what kind of exercise you like to do, you can do some exercises in your room. Like for me, I like to do stretching exercises in the morning, just something light. Or you can take a walk, like a 30-minute walk. can take a 30-minute walk around your house or around the neighborhood and come back. And you want to accomplish a lot of things before noon. Before noon, you want to do a lot, you know, and that makes you feel like you have done so much already. And because by noon it's lunchtime and it's time for a break. But the problem happens when you wake up late. Like, let's say you wake up at 9 o'clock instead of 7. By 9 o'clock, you've wasted 2 hours already. There's so much you could have done in 2 hours. So if you wake up at 9 or 10, it's almost lunchtime. So there's not much time to really accomplish a lot. And when you wake up late, you have the tendency to feel lazy because in your brain it's like, okay, the day is almost over. You're discouraged. There's not really much I can do. And that's already in your brain or in your head. And then that fuels laziness, and you're not going to end up accomplishing enough for the day. So the key is to wake up early and get your day going early enough so that you accomplish so much already by noontime. Because if you wake up at 9 or 10, before you know it, it's lunch. You take your lunch break. After lunch break, really, the day is winding down and you haven't accomplished much. But if you get up early, 7 o'clock, by noon, you've really pretty much done a lot of things that you are supposed to do for the day. And then when you start winding down, you just have a few more hours of work to do. And that's a great thing. And another thing you need to do is because we are distracted a lot with social media these days. So we have our cell phone nearby all the time. So we, pick it up and we scroll and we get lost in it. And we start to keep scrolling, checking out your friends and their comments and their pictures. And, we tend to waste so much time on social media. It's an addiction that we have, but self-discipline means that you can still look at your phone. I'm not saying don't look at your phone at all. You can put that in your calendar of what you're going to be doing for the day. So you're going to give yourself like 15 to 20 minutes to go through your phone in the morning and see what needs to be, go through your social media, go through your emails, go through your text messages and respond to them within that period of time, 20 minutes max. And then you put it away, because if you don't put it away, we're so addicted. You're going to be picking it up constantly, and it's going to be a big distraction for you. So I suggest that the best thing to do is just after you do your 30 minutes of going through your messages and, responding to your, the social media posts that you want to respond to put away your phone where you are not able to quickly reach it. All right. And then perhaps you have another time on your schedule that you are going to look at it, depending on what you have, planned. If you're expecting some messages from whoever, you can check it from time to time, but put it on your schedule of what you're doing for the day so that you are not distracted by your phone. All right. Yeah. So those are the tips that I have for being more productive, because we can get so much more done if we organize our schedule better. And it just takes self-discipline, y'all. Self-discipline is all it takes. And you can get a lot more done. You can be more productive, you can be more successful, and you can be more accomplished in life, right? If you're a student, you can get better grades by just being more disciplined. Seriously, you can, students lose so much time being on social media. The time that you're going to be using to study, you are using it to do unproductive things like checking out your friends' posts. That is not going to bring any value to your life, just looking at their posts, right? But if you had put your phone away and you studied, you could have gotten an A on that test instead of a B or C, right? So we are allowing social media and phones to get in the way of our progress, and we can control that by being more disciplined. Okay, so these are all my tips. So try to practice more self-discipline so that you can be more successful in life, right? Don't let the social media age get to you or destroy your potential for success. That's what I want to say, right? So try to practice more self-discipline, and that will help you in life. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this was of value to you. I hope you enjoyed watching me, and if it does, please subscribe so you can get more tips on how to live a better life. All right, okay, see you guys next time. Bye bye.